Welcome to Team Sports Entertainment, your one-stop shop for mature dialogue. We're going to get right to it. Welcome to Team Sports Entertainment, the podcast, your one-stop shop for mature sports dialogue. I am your host, Earl Teem, alongside my co-host, the big Unc, Alan Teemer. Before we go any further, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave comments below, and most importantly, hit the notification bell. Dream Team is out there. That way you know when we upload new content. Oh, and also, don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Type in Team Sports Entertainment. That's Team with two E's. Teem Sports Entertainment. All right, so we're getting right to it. Going on now all over to Colorado. The boys in Denver, man, are a headache for the entire league, not just the Western Conference. They are balling. How many in a row?
That altitude.
Balling right now, man.
Yeah. Eight
in a row. So that means what, 7-0 since Aaron Gordon got there, right?
Yeah.
And they're just playing great ball. Overall, I think they're 7th in the league in assists per game. Not 7th, second.
Second, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you spoke a little bit off air how Aaron Gordon and the Joker are looking crazy together, man.
It's cheating.
Yeah.
It's cheating because somehow, some way, those two have been playing somewhere together. Maybe they was childhood friends and played on an AAU team somewhere. But because the chemistry between them two is, it looked like they've been playing multiple seasons together.
Yeah.
I have never seen the multiple passes inside the paint.
I got you.
Inside the paint. The Joker hit him cutting to the basket.
Yeah.
You would think he's going up.
That's Gordon.
Gordon.
Yeah.
And he's passing the ball back to Nikola Jokic. And you think he's going up.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll make a third pass. All this inside the paint. It's only 3 seconds, but they're getting it done.
Yeah.
For easy front of the basket points.
And you can see, like, Aaron Gordon has never played with a traditional, forget a point guard, a passer, someone with an IQ that's going to find him, because the confidence alone, like, if Jokic is at the free throw line, once he sends it there, now the defender has to pay attention to, because honestly, he's the MVP front runner right now, right?
Yeah.
You got to get with the Joker, right?
Oh, yeah.
Gordon, backdoor, finishing with the left. The game is coming so easy, and it allows, sometimes you forget Jamal Murray's on the floor, and that's a good thing because he's resting. He don't have to get ran in the ground. They just playing complete team basketball, but it's exciting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good basketball.
Yeah, it's quality for sure.
It don't make the difference who they're playing, whether they're blowing them out or not. It's an exciting game, and that's the one great thing about Denver Nuggets, because I enjoy watching them play. It's just great basketball, and as much as we're talking about passes and their offense, they have to be the top defensive team in the league since the trade.
Since getting Aaron Gordon, right?
Yeah,
he's man.
Their defense is amped up to elite.
And it's amazing, like, when you watch them play, because we often speak about this, right? How championship teams have different levels. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Early in the season, they had the struggles, and I can admit there was some analysts that was saying how Joker was the MVP when they were at the 8th seed, and I was a little baffled by that because the criteria seems to move around each year.
Mm-hmm.
But as they continue to climb, is amazing because the switch that they hit, they're playing against other NBA teams, and they're making it look so easy. You know what I'm saying? Right on cue. Right on cue right there, man. But shout out to the other Denver Nuggets, man. Like Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah.
I'm going through all the names we seem to forget about.
I think they got the best starting five.
Balance-wise,
yeah.
Because he's been balling, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last 4 games, he has at least approaching 20 to 25 points.
It's coming easy.
And that's the thing.
It's easy. I mean, to the point to where you don't even really look at I've never watched a team where I'm not worried or looking at their individual stats.
Mm-hmm.
But with them, it's like it's so easy that it appears that everybody is scoring.
That's valid. I like that.
It just seems like everybody on the team is just scoring. It's of course, Joker just killing up the stat sheets, triple-double after triple-double. And if anybody want to sit here and try to debate to me about MVPs and all that, no. Joker is the MVP. Harden was playing great, but these guys are sitting out games. The injuries and all that. I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. They're out, so you can't tell me that they're the MVPs. And then on top of that, they're the MVPs, and they got the top on all three positions. Some of these guys got the top three dudes in the league on their team. You know, like take Brooklyn Nets. You got Kevin Durant. I know he haven't played, but you're still playing with Kyrie Irving, right? Then you got a solid team all across the board, and the Joker's just been there consistently all the way through, keeping the same stats all the way through, carrying his team. And I was baffled about this when they were 7th, 8th seed too, but as they keep moving up the rankings, it's clear as day who the MVP is.
And they're not even done yet, because they're currently at the 4th seed, a game behind the Clippers at the 3rd seed. And it's more games to be played. And it seems as though when you make new or get new players, the more time that you have, obviously you get that chemistry going. And they're only 8 games in with Aaron Gordon. And it seems like you said, they've been balling together forever.
The chemistry is amazing.
It is.
It's amazing. That's a testament to the players and the coach. The coach got them in the right positions to present that with what they're capable of doing. And one player making a major difference to a great team already. They was already going to be one of the top teams in the West, but then once they made that trade, that boosted things a lot.
Boosted their morale, right? Yeah. Sometimes like those type of moves happen in the off season, right? So you have maybe 3 to 4 weeks. There's a bunch of buzz behind it. People are excited to say, "Oh, this is gonna happen," but that happened in the middle of the season, and it kind of like they got energized, man. And you can see they could see that we're there.
They haven't. This is the biggest win streak that they had all season at 8 and counting.
Yeah.
Who they got? Yeah, because again, we're talking and we still haven't mentioned Jamal Murray. You know, and you can see his game picking up even more. You know, and
it's not tonight. That's why I was thrown off. Because they played last night.
Yeah, right.
They have Boston tomorrow, 3:30. Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
It'll be nice, but that's Boston.
That's why I said it's gonna be nice. I think they're too much for Boston. Boston's struggling right now anyway.
Yeah,
they're struggling.
Yeah, I got Denver in that one. And to go back to Jokic, where you mentioned Jamal Murray, sometimes like we get caught up in, is a team exciting to watch, right? The Joker, he's a walking highlight reel at 7 feet, but he plays below the rim. And so that's a testament that you can play ball the right way and it still be exciting, because he's not the quickest, but somehow he can get to every spot on the floor. Aaron Gordon, we stated before, has never played with an individual who can pass that way, which Joker does. So he has the confidence in knowing if I give him the ball, I'm going to get it back. All I got to do is work hard to get open, because he won't miss me. And it's all just coming together, man. We haven't mentioned Will Barton. He's balling. We read the comments. Ballers on the team, which adds depth to it as well. Michael Porter Jr. is balling. Paul Millsap will be there in the playoffs because that veteran leadership, they have that toughness. They don't really... Monty Morris is coming back. I think
he's back.
He's back, yes. Yeah. What are they missing?
We stated this in the last episode. They're a team that's loaded at every position. They don't need anything else. No.
Oh, and JaVale McGhee.
Yeah. Who haven't been playing, but he played last night, I believe. Yeah, he played last night.
But we're thinking the long haul, though, playoff-wise. And they're starting to hit their stride. 8 in a row. 4th seed, not done yet, and they have all the confidence that they need. because they know that they can ball. They got to the conference finals before making this move, and they didn't give up much. They gave up R.J. Hampton and Gary Harris, who really wasn't playing well on the team.
Well, we're not gonna say. As we said, not much. We said not much, but R.J. Hampton, he has a bright future.
Oh, he does. But when you compare it to what they needed,
oh right. Yeah. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
No doubt. He is a baller. Yeah.
And Campazzo coming off the bench. But I'm telling you, man, we could just keep calling out these names.
Yeah. And even when in the playoffs, when your rotations kind of shrink, I don't think it'll really affect them too much. Because although they're not an old team, they're relatively young, but they have a confidence about them that, they progressed over the years. 2 years ago, they made it to the second round. I think they got bounced out by Portland.
Right.
Last year, they met up against the Lakers in the conference finals. So if you're in their mind, you make this move, the next progression is the finals. And it's not a cheap dream. They've made the moves. They're playing solid, consistent ball. They have 2 legitimate superstars. Aaron Gordon is an all-star talent-wise. Michael Porter Jr. is playing within himself. Mike Malone is a I might throw the great coach thing around. I like him a lot too, but sometimes we use the word great too much. But he is solid. He's as far as NBA coaches go,
and inspiring his players because he
believes in them.
Yeah, he believes in them, and they become a us against them mentality. That's what happened in the bubble. That's what I said. That's coming. Yeah, that's coming. And Jamal Murray is. When the lights is on, the lights is always on every game, but it's totally different in playoffs. We saw that in the bubble, where the level he went to, and that's why people would look and think that he kind of struggled this year because the performance he put in the bubble. I mean, we talk about Jamal Murray, right? And the type of effect he had in the bubble was a Michael Jordan effect on the game.
It was crazy.
He was doing things that I have never even thought he was possible doing, making moves, finishing at the basket. It was as if he wouldn't miss from the outside. And so,
didn't he have a 50-point game, no turnovers, something like that in the bubble?
Listen, it just seemed like he couldn't miss, and nobody could guard him in the bubble. And I think that's he's saving that. That's how I see it, and that's why I'm so excited about how dangerous this team is because Joker been playing MVP all season, right? And we was expecting Jamal Murray to be playing like an MVP all season, and he's not playing bad. But when he gets to that level where he was in the bubble, which I'm telling you, I see it coming. With Joker playing the way he's playing, it's scary, man.
Yeah,
it's scary.
It is, man.
Yeah.
So, Denver, they got a good one out there too. And sometimes you can list off all the players, and it's ironic that when you name a roster, sometimes you can come across the name and you be like, "Oh, I didn't even mention to him." But we forgot another name too. That just goes to show you how stacked they are. Jermichael Green. They have. You can plug in, and these individuals can play at multiple positions. Right. You know what I mean? And they have playoff experience, so they're kind of like a young team, like I said it before, but they're highly confident. And most of the players, like Monte Morris, most people don't know about, he was alongside them as well last year, so he got an opportunity to get that experience. And all of them are hungry, from the coach on down. Yep. And Aaron Gordon has never been out the first round, so he want a piece of this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And again, he's not in the way. He's coming in, fitting right and perfect. I mean, what more can we say about them? We can't mention weaknesses right now, and they're not showing any weaknesses. They're 8 straight, and most of them have been blowouts.
Yeah.
They've been blowouts, and they've really been in control of all of these games, offensively and defensively. They're dominating these games. Yeah. Now, the toughest game they had was against Orlando Magic, and that had to be a fluke.
Yeah.
It was the toughest game they had.
You're playing Aaron Gordon's former team. He knows a lot of
energy. But it's like they come in, they didn't step up until the second. They went on like a 70-something to 40-something run in the second half to win the game.
Yeah. That's what good teams do, right? Like, listen, we're gonna flip the switch. Let's get them out of here. Yeah. And a W is a W in this league. I don't care who's on what roster.
Right.
You win, because at the end of the day, if they lose that game, they will probably be 1.5 or 2 games behind the Clippers. Winning that game allowed them to stay on pace. one game behind the Clippers, which they recently beat. And they're not done yet, I don't believe, man. They can probably get that 3rd seed.
Yeah.
Or even...
Right now, they're the 4th, right? And who would they play if playoff started today?
They would play the Lakers, because Lakers are 5, right? And Portland's 6, and Dallas is 7. So they would play the Lakers first round.
Okay.
That would be a hell of a matchup right there.
Ooh.
The league would love that, right? First round?
No.
Most people don't tune in the first round.
They wouldn't want that the first round. They would want that. You know what? No, because
you don't normally get a grudge match in the first round, right?
The way they always want to see the Clippers and Lakers. That's the way they want to see. So they would prefer that to be the conference finals. But it don't. To me, when I look at any matchup in the get your popcorn, man.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. As a fan of the game, how could you now
just go Denver and any of those teams that's right now sitting in the playoffs?
Mm-hmm. That's why I said they're not done yet. And you know, some teams are still going to be, at the end of the day, I'm not going to say teams tank, but they do jockey for position. You know where you want to be when it's all said and done.
It really don't make a difference. Don't pick your poison.
But I'm not saying Denver does. I'm saying in the sense of who wants to play them in the first round. Come on, let's be honest. They're this hot, and this is not the same team.
But to be honest, they're not the only hot team. And that's the thing about it. So anybody, you can't run in the West.
No,
that's why no matter what happens this season, and you know, when the team that the media doesn't expect or want to get to the conference finals, or right. When they get there, then it's also this one was heard, and they're still talking about these other teams that they've been bigged up all this time, and don't want to change their stance, or they're blind. They acting blind, that they can't see what's going on with the Denver Nuggets.
Well, that if they do that, they have to admit something.
Because I should not keep. When I turn on NBA TV, when I'm watching TNT, I shouldn't keep hearing all this stuff about all these other teams like the Clippers and all them, because they had one good game, but then they go back and they struggle. Matter of fact, Denver just blew them. Just blew them last week, but yet the talk is still, the Clippers will be there when it all counts. No,
because it's easy to state that. Yeah. If you're watching the games and you understand the game, and you understand how this team is just hitting the stride at the right time, I know what you're about to. Go ahead.
How you guarding all of that? What kind of game plan? What all the best coaches out there? Mm-hmm. What kind of game plan you coming to stop Denver with?
Well, can the game plan really truly stop players with high IQs like that?
But that's my point. Because they're coming at you so many different ways, you can't defend passing.
No, that's a fact.
And they're so unselfish.
Yeah.
That is exciting.
That's what I mean, man. But you got to tune in and watch the games to understand that, man. This is a complete team, fam.
Do you see? I don't see too much isolation going on with them.
No. Everybody's eating. Michael Porter hasn't made any quotes, and he's eating right now. Yeah. Jamal Murray still getting his numbers, but it's in the quiet way. He's not exerting so much energy. Got to go for 40 every night. No. Joker's still getting his numbers. Gordon has been there probably a week and a half to 2 weeks. He's looked better than I've ever seen him on the floor.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for? Complete team basketball, man. And that's just where it is right now. You have 2 all-star quality players, an MVP candidate, coaches, a very good coach, depth from top to bottom. Once the fans come back into the arena, the altitude, what's up, man?
It's a wrap.
They're just...
Oh, by the way, you know we live in New York, right?
Absolutely.
All right, get those tickets, please, because we're flying to Denver.
Oh, you already know that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, they heard it here first, so y'all expect to see us out there, man.
And we're going to record in Denver.
Yeah.
Yes.
But contingent upon what? They make the finals, right?
Period. We're getting there.
I no doubt.
We're getting there.
I no doubt.
And I can get inside and get to those games.
Listen, man, that's going to be hard.
You're going to know I'm in the building because I'll probably be one of the loudest people in there because I'm crazy at the games.
That's a large order right there, man, because the fans haven't been there. So you can only imagine the amount of excitement they have bottled up because they're seeing their team ball, but you haven't really quite been in the arena to, release all of that. So that's another X factor, something they can look forward to. And if you're the 4th seed, you will at least get one round where you're the home court.
Yeah, exactly.
Have home court. So shout out to the people with Denver, man. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets. You're balling. We see you. We enjoy watching you play. Team Sports is in tune with everything that's going on, man. I think we pretty much touched on everything. Anything else you want to say?
It's scary.
It's out of here. Hi, so this is Team Sports Entertainment, the podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Earl Teemer, Big Unk. It's my co-host. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment below. Denver Nugget fans out there, or anyone who's watching, let us know what you think, man. What seed do you feel as though this particular team is going to finish? And do you think that they have what it takes to get to the finals? Big Unk thinks they can make it to the finals. I think they can. I'm not sleeping on them at all. Also, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you know when we upload new content. And once again, don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Team Sports Entertainment. We out of here, man.
Peace.